When we step onto the mat, we often carry with us a whirlwind of thoughts, worries, and distractions. Our minds race, our bodies feel tight, and we may even find ourselves going through the motions of our yoga practice without truly being present. But what if I told you that the key to transforming your yoga experience lies in something as simple as mindful movement? This approach invites us to bring full awareness to each movement, each breath, and each sensation in our bodies as we flow through our poses. It's about truly connecting with the present moment, enhancing our body awareness, and practicing yoga with intention. Let's dive into the benefits of mindful movement in yoga. Firstly, it increases our body awareness. When we move mindfully, we become more attuned to the sensations in our bodies, our alignment, and even our limitations. This heightened awareness doesn't just help us in our yoga practice, it spills over into our daily lives. We start to notice how we carry ourselves, how we react to stress, and how we can better care for our bodies. Mindful movement also enhances our balance and stability. Think about it. When we move with intention, we're more grounded in each pose. Whether we're transitioning into Warrior Two or flowing into Downward Dog, that awareness supports better strength and coordination. It's like a dance where every step is deliberate, every movement is fluid, and we become more graceful with each pose. Now, let's talk about stress. In today's fast-paced world, we're often overwhelmed, but practicing mindful movement can be a powerful antidote. By focusing on our breath and movement, we calm our minds, reduce stress, and promote relaxation. It's like hitting the reset button for our mental state. We learn to breathe deeply, to let go of tension, and to find a sense of peace on the mat. And here's something crucial. Mindful movement encourages safe practice. When we pay close attention to our alignment and sensations, we respect our body's boundaries, preventing strain or injury. This is so important, especially if we're trying to push ourselves to achieve certain poses. Mindfulness teaches us to listen to our bodies, to honor where we are today, and to practice self-compassion. So how do we incorporate mindful movement into our practice? It starts with setting an intention. Before we even roll out our mats, we can take a moment to ask ourselves, what do I want to focus on today? Maybe it's moving with awareness or listening to our bodies. This intention becomes our guiding light, reminding us to stay present as we flow. Next, we can begin with centering and breath awareness. Taking a few moments to tune into our breath helps anchor us in the present moment. We can notice the rhythm of our inhales and exhales, feeling that breath as it moves through our bodies. This simple act of breathing can transform our practice, grounding us and preparing us for mindful movement. As we transition between poses, moving slowly and intentionally is key. Instead of rushing, we can let each movement be guided by our breath. Each inhale can be a moment to lengthen and expand, while each exhale can invite us to deepen into the pose. This rhythm creates a beautiful flow, allowing us to connect our breath with our body. In each pose, we can tune into the sensations we're experiencing. What do we feel in our feet as they ground into the mat? How does our spine feel as we lengthen it in a forward fold? By observing these sensations, we cultivate a deeper understanding of our bodies and how they respond to movement. Breath becomes our anchor. When our minds start to wander, we can bring our focus back to our breath. It's like a gentle reminder to return to the present moment. We can visualize our breath flowing to any areas that feel tense, using it as a tool to release tightness and find greater ease in our practice. And let's not forget about the importance of pausing and reflecting between poses. Taking a moment to observe how our bodies feel can reveal so much. We might notice shifts in energy, areas of relaxation, or lingering sensations from the previous pose. These moments of reflection deepen our connection to our practice and ourselves. As we conclude our practice, we can embrace a mindful savasana. This is our time to rest, to let go of any remaining tension, and to absorb the benefits of mindful movement. In this state of presence and awareness, we can truly appreciate the journey we've taken on the mat. Practicing mindful movement is not just about the physical benefits. It's about cultivating a sense of peace and well-being. It's about learning to observe our sensations and emotions without judgment, enhancing our emotional resilience. It teaches us to let go of distractions and appreciate the beauty of each moment as it unfolds. So, how does mindful movement change our experience of each yoga pose? It transforms it into a moving meditation where we can fully embrace the present moment. It encourages us to focus on quality over quantity, reminding us that the depth of our practice lies not in how many poses we can do, but in how deeply we can connect with ourselves. As we practice, let's reflect on what aspects of mindful movement feel most challenging. Are there areas where we struggle to bring awareness? How can we cultivate greater presence in those moments? And how can this practice enhance our sense of balance and presence, both on and off the mat? Mindful movement is an art, a practice that invites us to embrace each moment, to connect with our bodies, and to cultivate a sense of calm awareness. So, let's step onto our mats with intention, ready to explore the transformative power of mindful movement in yoga.